everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make the crystal rose bracelet, and this was designed by Sebas the Loomer on Instagram. I will have his name in the description box below, and I will bring up his profile here in just a second, but first I just wanted to give you a quick look at this bracelet. So here is his account, Sebas the Loomer. Like I said, I'll have it in the description box below, but this is his account. He posts a lot of really nice outside pictures, and I think quite a few original designs too, so go ahead and check out his account on Instagram, give him a follow for me, and I will show you how to make this today. So what you are going to need is going to be a hook. I'm going to use my double-ended crochet hook today, and you're also going to need a C-clip to secure your bracelet at the end, or really any kind of clip, and you will need some bands as well. So for the colors here I used clear, octopus, dual layer, and yellow jelly. Today I am using cocoa for the clear, and neon green for the octopus, and then opaque yellow for the yellow jelly. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put this off to the side, and first thing that we're going to do is start with an 8-loop setup. So this is a fishtail based design. If you do not know what an 8-loop setup is, it's pretty much just making a fishtail stitch until you have 8 loops. So starting with a cocoa band, you're going to cap it on your hook and pull another one through the cap band and lift one of those loops. Take another band, pull it through those 2 loops, or the first 2 loops, and then lift the outside one. Then you're going to take another one, pull it through the first 2 and lift the outside one. Now you're going to go ahead and slide this down and do the same thing. So go ahead and take this cocoa band off and attach that other end of the cap band. Grab 2 cocoa bands, pull the first one through the first 2 loops, lift the outside one, and same thing with the other one, through the first 2, lift the outside one. So you should have 8 loops here. Next thing we're going to do is grab a neon green band. You're going to pull this band through the first 4 loops. Before you close it, you're going to lift the second loop and the 4th loop. Once you have done that, we're going to take this brown loop inside and pull it to the outside. We're going to leave the other one in here. Now we're going to take our next brown band, going to pull this through the first 3 loops on your hook, and then you're going to lift the outside 2. So just like that. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, so go ahead and slide that down. I'm going to go ahead and take another neon green band here, pull that through the first 4 loops, pick up the second and the 4th loop, rearrange this 4th loop to the outside. Going to grab another brown band, pull it through the first 3 loops, lifting the outside 2. And you're not going to rearrange for that. So once you have something like this, just make sure it looks like this. You're going to take a yellow band. We're going to pull it through the first 7 loops, like so. Before we close, we're going to lift these 2 outer brown bands, so the first one, skipping the second and the third, which are neon green, grabbing the 4th one, and then you're going to lift those outside, 5, 6, 7, and rearrange those so it is outside of your yellow band as well. So you want it to be symmetrical on both sides. So now once you have this, we're going to go ahead and take some brown bands. The first one, you're going to pull through the first 5, so you have 10 total loops. You're going to just divide that in half, pull this band through the first 5. You're going to lift the second loop. So the first loop is the brown one, you're lifting the second one, which is yellow, skipping the third one, which is neon green, the 4th one, which is brown, but we're picking up the 5th one, which is brown. So you're going to go ahead and do that. My band's all twisted. Then you're going to take your next brown band, pull it through the first 3, and then you're just going to lift that outside one. So on this side you should have 4 brown loops, just like we did at the beginning. So you're going to go ahead and turn that around and do the same thing on the other side. Grab a brown band, pull this through the first 5 loops. Make sure your bands do stay in order when you do this. Going to lift the second one and the 5th one. So 1 yellow, 1 brown. Then take your second brown through the first 3, lift the outside 1. So now you should have something like this with 8 loops, 8 brown loops on your hook. And now we're going to repeat the process. So you're going to take your neon green band, take this first band through the first 4 loops, lift the second and the 4th loop, and then rearrange this brown so it is on the outside of that green. Now you're going to take another brown band, and you're going to pull this through the first 3 loops. You're going to lift the outside 2. So don't forget this step. I always tend to forget this step, so remember to, when you add your neon green band, pull through another brown band. Now you're going to turn this around or slide it down. Make sure your bands stay in order. Going to take your second neon green band through the first 4, lifting the second and the 4th loop. Rearrange the brown so it's on the outside, but leave this other brown on the inside. Now grab another brown, pull it through the first 3 loops, and lift the outside 2. So you should have something like this. It's going to be 10 loops for now, and then we'll have 10 loops after we add our yellow band. So once you have this, we're going to add the yellow band. So put that on, pull this through the first 7. You're going to lift the first brown band, skip the second and third neon green, lift the 4th brown band, and then just lift those outside 3. Again, rearrange those outside 3 so that they are on the outside just like they are on the other end. And once you have this, we can go ahead and take 2 brown bands per side. You're going to pull this first one through the first 5 loops, or the first half of the bands. You're going to lift the second band, which is yellow, and the 5th band, which is brown. Take your second band, pull this through the first 3, and lift the outside 1. Now go ahead and slide this down. And we're going to do this again. Take your brown band through the first 5, lift the second band and the 5th band. Then take your brown again through the first 3 and just lift the outside 1. So now you should be back to 8 loops, 8 brown loops here. And I'm going to show you this process one last time because it can get a little bit tricky. I'm going to go ahead and take a neon green band through the first 4 loops, lift the second and 4th loop, and then just rearrange this one so it is on the outside. Now take a brown band, pull it through the first 3, and lift the outside 2. I'm trying to untwist my bands there. Then go ahead and slide this down. Take your green band through the first 4, lift the second and the 4th, then rearrange that brown to the outside. Take a brown band through the first 3 and lift the outside 2. So just like this. Once you have something like this, or hopefully it does look like this, just maybe in different colors, you're going to take your yellow band and you're going to pull that through the first 7 loops. You're going to lift the first brown band, the 4th brown band, and then the 3 outer bands. And rearrange those. The garage is opening. So that's the noise you can hear in the background. Then you're going to take a brown band through the first 5, lift the second and 5th, then a brown band through the first 3, lift the outer 1. Go ahead and turn that around, get 2 more bands, pull that through the first 5, lift the second and the 5th, then through the first 3, lift the outer 1. Then to finish this off, all you have to do is take one last band. Once you have gotten this to the length of your wrist, or however long you want to make it, you're going to pull it through all of those 8 bands and attach both ends, and then you'll just attach your C-clip here. So that is going to do it for this video, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. I will have Sebas the Loomer's name in the description box below. Make sure to check him out on Instagram, give him a follow for me. But that is all I'm going to have for this video, so I hope to see you next time.